Hey, we're back. I had to get out my potato audio because I think, is there a thing called, is reactor ear a thing? I have to look up in the AMA or wherever they create medicines and pills for everything that ails me. I'm sure they've got something there for, bad ear in cup scenario. But hey, we were, this last night I was like, I reached out. I said, hey, I need a happy song. I don't want to pick it. Just give me one. And the universe and the quantum entanglement continues. So out of, I got so much love for you, bro. I don't know what to say. But out of, I went with number one. So the first thing he sent me, I looked that up. And then here I look, and it's live at First Avenue. Now, I hope this goes up. I hate to have to go redo it again. It wrecks the flow of our day. But First Avenue is where I saw my first drinking show. This is where I saw Pantera Prong. This is where I saw all of the American Head Charge, Slipknot. If you got to go to any of the American Head Charge Slipknot shows at First Avenue before they broke, you saw a show. I'm just telling you, you saw a show. It was incredible.
Man, how do you turn this thing on? It ain't no way to explain or say how painful the hangover was today. In front of the toilet on my hands and knees, trying to breathe in between the dry heaves. My baby made me some coffee, afraid that if I drink some, it's probably coming right back out me. Couple of Advil, relax and chill. I'm at a standstill with how bad I feel. I think I need to smell fresh air, so I stepped out the back door and fell down the stairs. The sunlight hit me dead in my eye like it's mad that I gave half today to last night. My bad sight made me trip on my ass right into that patch of grass, like that's life. All of a sudden, I realized something. The weather is amazing, even the birds are bumping. Stood up and took a look and a breath. There's that bike that I forgot that I possessed. Never really seen exercise is friendly, but I think something's telling me to ride that 10 speed. The brakes are broke, it's alright. The tires got air and the chain seems tight. Hopped on and felt the summertime. It reminds me of one of those Musa lines like sunshine, sunshine is fine. Feel it in my skin, warming up my mind. Sometimes you gotta give in to win. I love the days when it shine. Whoa, let it shine, right? Sunshine, sunshine is fine. Feel it in my skin, warming up my mind. Sometimes you gotta give in to win. I love the days when it shine. Let that shit set. Come on, y'all.
Forgive me, two things. For some reason, you talked about an upset stomach, and I sort of got one. That's weird. Those stairs in the back there. Oh, that's the worst bathroom when it's packed. I mean, it's just, but hey, when you get just pounded, those stairs are a challenge. But man, I mean, I've waited 3 hours to shoot pool right there. I definitely prefer upper, not here. So if you like right above I try to get, man, there's some good vantage points at this club. I don't know, what's that? The house that Prince built.
Gotta give in to win. I love the days when it shine. Let that shit set. Come on, y'all. Whoa, let it shine. You know what I'm talking about? Whoa, let it shine. I love the sunshine. Whoa, let it shine. Whoa, let it. And if I could, I would keep this feeling in a plastic jar. Bust it out whenever someone's acting hard. Like settle down, barbecue in the backyard. The kids get treats, old folks get classic cars. Every day that gets to pass is a success, and every woman looks better.
Old folks get classic cars or big green buses? Is that what he said?
Keep this feeling in a plastic jar. Bust it out whenever someone's acting hard. Let's settle down, barbecue in the backyard. The kids get treats, old folks get classic cars. Every day that gets to pass is a success. And every woman looks better in a sundress. The sun shines an excuse to get loose.
I won't lie to you, he just inspired me because I saw he got to smoke in the club and I'm jelly. What was that line? I would say that's subjective or could argue that one.
Every woman looks better in a sundress. The sun shines an excuse to get loose. Shoot hoops, show improve those moves and make juice. I hear voices, I see smiles to match them.
Yeah, because according to the entire world's media supply, I can be a beautiful young woman, and there is no chance I'm rocking a sundress. So, the internal woman in me would never look, and you tell me that that's true, right? So the media says this is just a fact. Tomorrow I can wake up and realize I've been wrong my whole life. If that's the case, I will not be able to rock a sundress. I'm just going to let you know. I'll be 100% woman, but sundress won't be something I can wear. I'm just saying. Just a fact.
The sun shines an excuse to get loose. Shoot hoops, show improve those moves and make juice. I hear voices, I see smiles to match them. Good times, so you can feel it in the fashion. Even though the heat cooks up the action, them streets still got butterflies, enough kids to catch them. Riding my bike around these lakes, man, feeling like I finally figured out my escape plan. Take it all in. The day started off all wrong.
Are they local, Mike? Are they from the Twin Cities or Minneapolis? I should have known that. That's crazy. Cool.
I finally figured out my escape plan. Take it all in. The day started off all wrong. Somehow now the hangover is all gone. Ain't nothing like the sound of the leaves when the breeze penetrates these Southside trees. Leaning up against one, watching the vibe, forgetting all about my stress, thanking God I'm alive. It's so simple, I had to keep the song simple. And when I get home, I'm gonna open all the windows. Feeling alright, stopped at a stop sign, a car pulled up, bumping Fresh Prince in summertime. Summer's fine. I feel it in my skin, warming up my mind. Sometimes you gotta give in to win. I love the days when it shine. Let it shine, Twin Cities. Sunshine, so fine. I feel it in my skin, warming up my mind. Sometimes you gotta give in to win. I love the days when it shine. Help me sing this shit, come on. Whoa, let it shine. 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 Whoa, let your sunshine down on me, girl.
I like it.
Put that on your head. Come on, I know your hair look good, but you can mess it up for me. Put that on. Cowgirl, cowboy, cow baby.
I am super intrigued where that was going. That was Atmosphere, Sunshine. Never heard that before. This is fun. And there's nothing wrong with that. Live at First Avenue. Location of all the best shows some of the best shows I've ever seen in my life. So I have driven 2 hours from up north to find a place to park. Now, back in the day, it didn't matter. I mean, it just was cool. Found a place to park, had wait. I mean, I just spent days walking around that club. Had a good time. I wish I could have played there. That was one of the few clubs I never walked in the back door. I bought a ticket every time. I had entry into the clubs right below that, but the Myth, Mirage, First Avenue, Quest, what the hell? What's Prince's place? He got that one club because I saw Soulfly there once. It was great, but then they were also doing like some weird latex show at the same time. Let me tell you, that was an experience. I'm not easily threatened, so I might sound like I was probably more uppity than I was. I went in Rome, you know what I mean? I might not go into the bathroom and visit the glory hole, but I am not a judgmental prick anymore. I can't compete with what they tell me everything's cool. Like I said, tomorrow when I start rocking that sundress, it's okay. You can let me know I'm an unattractive woman because I'm not going to shave. I'm probably going to let my, 53-year-old gravity-driven, they're just going to drop right out of the bottom of the sundress. So, no, it's going to be a good look, but I am going to be a pretty girl. I'm just saying that statement is very subjective. That's all. In the big picture, it was kick-ass and fun, but unless I don't know what a sundress is, maybe I'm confused. Maybe I don't know what they are. Them are the just super thin, one-piece little dress, comes like mid-thigh. Yeah, I'm sure that's what they are. Hey, the song was fantastic. Love the club. Sunshine, atmosphere. Mike, thank you. That worked. It worked. It worked.